Hello, 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 hello. What is up, everyone? If it seems like a bit of a slow start today, it's because I was trying to set something up on the side here. So, if you guys are part of the Discord community, you are able to watch this live stream in the Discord as it's happening. If you guys so choose to, want to, you're more than welcome to do so. I was setting that up and I actually got sidetracked by, of course, this is the power of social media. I got sidetracked by something on social media that actually really bothered me, and it was just a bad take. I'll talk about it in a minute after we get the game fired up. We are going to be playing some Diablo for a couple hours, resuming on in our adventures, trying to basically beat the game, I guess you could say. First I want to turn my mic light on. It doesn't, I never feel complete without my mic light on. There we go. All right, mic light is on. I also didn't get my water, but I still have some water. I didn't get fresh water. Oh, I don't even have a lot of water in here. I'm gonna have to like make a run like midstream probably. But so I got up and I went to the gym today, which this is really rough, because like I do heavy workouts when I go to the gym, and it's like one of the first things I do in the morning. So I get up and I go to the gym, I do my heavy workout, and I come back and I do some work, and then after I do some work I usually take a nap. Except on stream day, I go to the gym, I do my heavy workout, I come back, I do like a little pre-prep for the stream, then I take like a quick nap, and then I'm up, and then I jump on the stream, and here we are. But yeah, we're playing Diablo after their 1.03 or 06. I think it's 06 update. Anyway, it's the big update. Yo, what's up, Yuli? Yeah, it's their big update. They just did like 67 bug fixes. If you guys have been on the channel, you just saw I put out a short yesterday covering like very briefly some of the major changes. They fixed a lot of missions, they fixed some quality of life. This is pretty much all in preparation for their season 1, which they're going to announce the actual launch date for their season 1 next week. So we'll finally have a date for when the season opens. And for anyone who doesn't know how the seasons are going to operate, they're going to have seasonal characters, which basically every season you have to start a new character. Like your seasonal character will not stick around. It's for a season and then they're gone. But the rewards you get from them, I believe, stay on your account. Like you'll get like exclusive battle pass rewards that stay with your account. I don't know if it's going to be just skins or weapons or what. We'll get all those details for sure next week. But basically, yeah, if you're a really hardcore Diablo fan, then it probably doesn't bother you, because then you get to try like all those different builds without wasting your character slots. They also did some character rebalancing for certain abilities. I did notice when I looked at the patch notes, the one thing I was looking for was what they were doing with the Necromancers, and they still have not tinkered with the minions, which is what a lot of people have been asking for, is to buff the minions for the harder end game content. but it seems like they prioritized making the basic skills more viable in combat over buffing the minions. So like reap and hemorrhage and all that are more viable in combat, which we'll give it a try, we'll see, over actually making the minions a little bit more potent in combat. And I don't know like why they're so scared to buff minions. I guess because, and this is the thing, if you're afraid of, like, look at this guy, that dude just had, was there 2 necromancers there? That dude had like 10 things right there. Were my eyes tripping? Wasn't that like 2 golems and like double men? I know what I saw. That man had an armada. That must have been a bug. Anyway, all Necromancer mains want is our minions buff, because that's our bread and butter. That's the whole point of being Necromancer. Like, why are you going to give us a class that uses minions if you're scared to buff said minions? Like, if you want Diablo to be a more fend for yourself experience, then Necromancer would just be better off not being in the game. Or if you replace it with a class where you can only have like 1 minion, like, you know, with the druid or something. But you can't give us a class like the Necromancer, but make the main thing that makes a Necromancer tick so useless per se. So absolutely useless. It's gonna take me a while to get through this Paragon board. Also, if you guys are running, you're like, oh my gosh, you still haven't gotten to the end. No, I haven't, because I have been investing heavily in Final Fantasy 16. I'm almost done with the game. I intentionally have not rushed through the, I'm gonna litter. I have intentionally not rushed through the game, but I've also been off of YouTube, avoiding any, and I don't think a lot of people are gonna make Final Fantasy 16 videos yet. Surprisingly, I don't see them on my feed. Maybe I'm just really good at avoiding them because I haven't searched anything for it, so the algorithm hasn't tricked into sending me videos of it. But there's that's going to be a hard game for a lot of people to clout off of, because it's very story driven, it's very politically story driven, and it's a lot of cutscenes. Like, I think someone clocked it in, it's like 20 hours of cutscenes, which I think has officially dethroned Metal Gear Solid 4 for having some of the longest cutscenes. Well, I don't know if it dethrones them for having the long. I think Metal Gear Solid 4 has the longest cutscenes, but Final Fantasy has the most cutscenes. So Metal Gear Solid 4 might still hold the throne, because I think some of the cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 4 are like 20 minutes long. Like, they're like a full episode sometimes. But I think in terms of the most cutscenes, Final Fantasy 16 has currently set that record, and it doesn't seem like anyone's going to try to beat that. And don't get it, don't get it twisted. There's plenty of gameplay for that game.
You don't think... Is she back?
I'll say it once more. Whatever it is you're looking for, we don't have.
Are you sure? I don't even know what you're looking for. I forget.
Seem to have anything that we need.
We're a village in the middle of a swamp.
There must be something. I can feel the magic in this swamp, and where there is magic, there are users of magic.
If a witch is what you want, go to the tower then. Fire's lit, she's home.
Sounds as though we go to meet a witch of the swamp. Be on guard.
I like how she's like upset that they like have a village in a swamp, and it's like, blame your predecessors. She's like, we're a village in the middle of a swamp. Like, what do you want from us? Like, that's fair. Okay, where is Because they said they made basic skills more viable, and one of the ones I was using was Reap, because Reap gave me a corpse. Oh yeah, and they reduced it now from, if you are a Reap user, if an enemy dies within 2 seconds, you gain 30% attack. What is it? I think the forming of a corpse was originally every 2.5 seconds. They reduced it to just 2 seconds. Yeah, there it is. Decompose, that's what it was. Decompose. So every time you hit someone with decompose, you every 2 seconds you can make a corpse. And I think they increased how much essence. Yeah, they increased how much essence this gives. An enemy with Reap increases your damage reduction. I probably would have just gone with decompose, because it makes me corpses. Instantly kill enemy below 5% health. What would I switch out for that though? What do I? Oh, because I have the minions. That's why. Yeah, I've got my minions. Technically, I usually let them run in and do stuff first. But if I wasn't running them, the minions, like the Necromancer that I am, you know, Necromancer trying to do Necromancer things, then I would run Reap. Or decompose and make my own corpses. Oh, crap. For some reason I thought I had to go far.
You're the witch in the tower?
Horadrim, I thought you journeyed to the keep.
Yes. Well...
And why would I help you?
Well, we all want Elias dead.
We do. But fixing the Soul Stone, that is about Lilith, and she does not concern me.
I'm sorry, she was the
I
witch?
don't need much. Just Quicksilver and the tools you have there.
Such small asks rarely remain so. Surely you must know this. But you did help me survive Andaril's summoning. So, my tools are yours.
This whole time she was a witch.
You will have to go to Vatha for Quicksilver, though. Find her, and she will give you what you need.
Didn't see that coming. Hey, that's, see, this is where you always gotta, you never know who the person is, man. You gotta treat everyone with kindness. Oh, speaking of treating everyone with kindness, so yeah, right before I got on stream, I saw this. I feel like it was IG trying to like tell me something, but it's also the algorithm at its thing. So there's this I don't remember their name, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it because I don't want to give them clout now. This guy, he posts these posts for guys, right? Like how to be a guy, how to be a better guy. These very masculine posts, and some of them aren't usually bad. Like some of them are actually, you know, like, okay, that's pretty straightforward, that makes sense, cool, you know, that not all bad info. But this one ready yet. Today I was like, this one was just a bad take, and I'm like, okay, I cannot, oh my gosh, I forgot I have this on the X button, so it makes picking things up very difficult for me. Because for some reason, when you have anything but the main thing on your, it makes picking stuff up nigh on impossible. But for some reason today, and I could tell that a lot of people weren't favorable of this view. This post that I saw today, I don't know when it actually went out, but the post for today was like, this is the reason why video games make you a nerd. And I'm used to, like, nowadays, you know, nerd not being used as like a derogatory term per se. So I was like, okay, like, all right, well, being a nerd is actually cool now. So what do you have to say on this? And basically, it was just it was like so bad. It was basically saying, like, unless you're making thousands of dollars off of video games, it is a huge waste of time, and you need to go out into the real world to level up and stop living in your fantasy world. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. So people can't even enjoy it as a hobby, is what you're saying. Unless they're making money from it, they can absolutely not enjoy it. And I get it. You're probably trying to impress the people who don't like video games or whatever your goal is. I don't know what this person's goal was anymore. I thought they had somewhat semi-decent post, but at this point now I'm like, okay, never mind. You've disappointed me. You've let me down. And they basically were like, you know, if you're into video games, whatever, you're a nerd. This is why you're a nerd. You need to go out and level up in real life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why can't a person do both? Why in 2023 are people still trying to make video games the problem? Just say that as a kid you got your ass beat in a video game and you paid a video game since because you just weren't good at it. You could do that. I'm like, and for a lot of people, video game is therapeutic. It's their rest and relaxation. It's their time. That's what it is for me. And I'm like, I started a business because of video games. I gave a good 8 years of my life to military service. Even after I got out, I went to the post office. Both jobs were abusive to me physically and mentally. And I went out into this world and leveled up. I acquired skills, and guess what? In the end, it's the video games that brought me peace in both of those environments. It was video games that motivated me to start a business. It was video games. It was the goal of being able to buy another video game that I even went out and put up with the crap I put out with in the real world. And I'm like, everyone's goals are different, and I'm like, and you know, he's saying, well, unless you're making tons of money from it. I'm like, dude, you know, those people didn't just wake up and make millions off of video games, right? They literally had to make it their life. They literally get up and they played video games for hours upon hours upon hours a day to get to the point that they could make money off of it. And you're saying unless a person is making money off of it, then, you know, they're basically failing in life. And I'm like, you're contradicting yourself. No one just wakes up one day and they are super successful at it. It's a slow grind, and that's one of the slowest, hardest grinds you could do because of people like that existing that constantly want to push back at it. And I just do not understand this incessant need for people to hate video games. I'm like, video games are the problem. If someone is like, they get up and that's all they do 24/7, they're living off of someone else, that's all they're doing, they're not trying to be ambitious with it or at least make it beneficial in any way, I can understand that. You know, like if a person has a family and they're not taking care of their family, I can get that. But to say that they're a nerd in a derogatory way because they're enjoying something that brings them peace and prosperity that's different from you and what brings you peace and prosperity, it's a bad thing. That's always boggled my mind. Like that boggles my mind, and it makes me so upset that that's still a thing we have to deal with. 8 years working kitchens, 10 to 12 hour shifts, played 1 hour a day to reduce stress I dealt with. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people who play these hours upon hours of video games is because they gave so much of their time to helping someone else or being successful. Because when you're working a job, you're unless it's your business, you're helping out someone else achieve their dream. You might not ever meet that person, but your job is helping someone else get rich. That's your job. You're helping someone else live their dream. So why can't you enjoy, why can't you enjoy video games, which is, your dream? Like it really bothered me seeing a post like that. Old world way of thinking, internet has made it possible to grind and have sorry, there's the YouTube part was in the way. How to survive and thrive. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, he's definitely not, he's like probably at my peer. And it's very surprising to see that from, but I also think that he's just trying to impress a certain type of crowd. And putting something controversial, which obviously there's no way he didn't know that was gonna cause a back and forth, because that's that, I guess you could say, alpha mentality that creates the very toxic environments where we're always trying to combat. And then you got those guys that will just constantly keep it around. Their whole goal is to just keep it around. But I'm like, I had to chime in. I'm like, video games isn't the problem. Like, I don't know why people insist on trying to say people that play video games are terrible because of where am I? What's happening right now? So this is why people ask that they buff the minions. Minions got wrecked just now. Oh, there's a shaman floating around. See, I was so focused on that I wasn't paying attention to anything that was going on here. Somehow I made it out of there. Barely. I was barely paying attention. But yeah, like right before I got on stream, that like really irked me. I'm like, that's such a bad take. It's such a clout chasing bad take. There's two of you, you shitbird. Also, sometimes waiting on my minions to make a corpse takes longer than I like. Like, even if it's just a couple seconds, that's a long couple seconds. But yeah, and then calling them nerds in the old school derogatory way, I was just like, you're done. And of course there's people that agree. They're like, yeah, once I stopped playing video games and leveled up in real life, life got better. And I'm like, I'm sure for some people that's the case if you made it an obsession with zero outside goals. Like, and that's totally okay. Like, if you found a hobby that you preferred afterwards, that's totally fine. Like, do you, but don't shame people who don't have the same goal alignment as you and want to, do things differently or relax differently. I saw a boss floating around over here. I'm gonna go die now. Cause why not, right? There's a boss over here. Why don't we go say hello before we move on? They put it like right here. Like, how can I not be curious? Oh, it's a stronghold. I'm tripping. Never mind, it's a stronghold. I'm gonna probably need this anyway. If we're
Such heat. Yet the town still stands.
it's like anything out there, moderation is key. Also, some people can't handle it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm like, if he had said, you know, if he had been like, hey, if that's your sole focus and you don't have any other aspirations, take a step back, reflect on your life, get it together. But he just went general about video games and people that play it. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bad take, dude. That's for me. I'm like, you probably were just really bad at video games and couldn't make the most of it. I mean, maybe that's just me. I could probably be wrong. But I'm like, I play video games. I run a business. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I get out. Like, I still do other things. It's like alcohol or drugs. People can handle it, some people can't. Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta have a maturity level to be able to know when it's like, all right, I need to do something else. You know, I've invested a lot of time into this. I need to do something else. Like for me, I love video games, but I also knew I loved them so much that for me to justify playing them sometimes, I had to be creative with it. And then the internet's made it where I can do what I love, because my goal is to never work per se. Like like I said, when you're working, whatever job you're at, and I'm not saying if you love your job, love your job, absolutely knock yourself out. But a lot of times people are working at the job they are working at out of just simple necessity. It's the job they landed, it's the job that pays the most, it's the job that lets them live a little bit of the pleasures of their life, so that they're sticking to it. But in reality, a lot of people would rather work a different job or work for themselves. Like so many people trying to start their own businesses now. Because if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. It won't feel like work because you love what you're doing. You won't, you won't hate getting up in the morning, going to work. It's because you're doing something you love. And for me, that was the case. I'm like, video games, I love video games. So I turned video games into my business. I made it a business. I started a podcast about it, which expanded to other podcasts. We got the live streams, the content. We got a website that offers services, which because I started a podcast from video games, I picked up and acquired skills that I didn't learn in school, that I wound up becoming curious and learning. Like I knew nothing about audio engineering, I knew nothing about video editing, I knew none of that stuff. Video game development, all of that stemmed from my love of playing video games, and going to turn my passion for playing video games into a business. So I learned and acquired other skills that helped me realize that, and it all started from video games. I have an amount per day. Once I hit the limit, I'll stay home and play. Or that stupid heart is like in the way. If not, I'll work till. Yeah, like I totally get. That's like me. It's like I look at the clock and I'm like, all right, how much work can I get done? I don't try to overexert myself because, like I said, I'm working for my own goal. So the amount of effort I put in, I determine my returns basically. But I'm not going to overwork myself. I'm not going to force myself to do an 8-hour day. Why should I force myself to do an 8-hour day? Because our current society says that's the typical work day. That's the typical work day because the rich people want to maximize their profits as you work to help them achieve their goals. So I work for myself to the extent of what I feel is good. If I feel like I can do 8 hours and it's enjoyable, where the heck is this thing? Is this not something I can... I tried to do that and it didn't let me. I tried to speak to this guy, but then again, my corpse explosion wasn't working. Anyway, because as the day goes on, the more time you're spending working, the less productive you're actually going to become, because you're not at your peak as the day goes on.
His body held us captive.
karma. Whoa. Hey. Let's not be hasty here. Well, anyway, yeah, that was like a really bad take on social media for me for the day, and I was like, yeah, I'm good on my social media intake for the day. If we're gonna be insulting people's hobbies just because it's not ours, then I want no parts. Come on. I just want to pick up the remains. Thank you.
It's locked.
Okay. That was one. Do I talk to him again? How do I get? Retrieve the villagers' remains and use them to extinguish. Or extermish. That could be a word. I like to extermish flames. Let you get tier 3. Really? I'm doing something that's gonna let me get tier 3 without even realizing it, huh? Because I sure enough didn't know that that's what I was about to do. I just wandered over here. They really do gotta help these minions though, for real. You are not trapping me in there. Get out of here. I'm so sick of those walls. Where's the shaman at? No, you need to get in here. You don't get to just stand back.
I need more time.
You're just gonna stand back. I'm a necromancer. I don't get to stand back. If I don't get to stand back and let my minions do all the work, you don't get to stand back and let your minions do all the work. I'm just making a trail here so that I can have a bunch of curses. Yeah, so that's what happens when you stand back. Come and get that booty. We can even get you to tier. What? I don't need a carry.
My neighbors, I beg you.
I'm trying not to go too far because I'm hoping Warner's gets the game, but I know that seems unlikely.
They are destroying the people who have loved and protected you for generations. It is we, the witches of the swamp, who hold the darkness at bay. Burning us will bring no peace to Hauser.
Explosions! I know the anime that I'm referring to with that statement. 2 points. 2 points for you. Can you stop, sir? All the lightning and all the minions are dead. They really gotta buff those things, man. Oh, this is what, yeah, that those things are annoying. Yep, get up in there, get them all together. Those things do so much damage. Where's my, okay, there it is. I was like, I know I threw a thingy.
I'm not ready yet.
Wrong button. This guy's just trying to be buffed for no reason. Can you stop? You're the most annoying one here. He's literally the most annoying one here.
I lack the required essence.
take the nap. My gosh. Oh my gosh, here we go again. I'm gonna have to switch this to a different button after all, because this is so annoying. This is annoying. You can tell by the messages that Yuli is ADHD today. I was working on my food truck business plan, but I got brain rot. I need to do other shit. You're on your fourth 12 in a row. Yeah. Tachi needs to be humbled. Dude, I've been playing mostly by myself. It's not a humble thing. I'm just not one for cat, because here's the thing, and you can blame a lot of people that I played games with before, and I had to learn this myself because I was like, sometimes you do it unconsciously. When people typically carry you, you don't really get to do the things you want to do because everyone's directing you on what to do. So then you don't really get to experiment. That's just mainly what it is. It's kind of like when someone like spoils a game for you by telling you like, oh, this is gonna happen, this boss does this and this and that, so you don't really get to experience it for yourself, to like learn for yourself. You've already been like told what's gonna happen.
I need more time.
I just want to, oh wait, hold on. No, but it's blocked. So, all right, I guess we'll wander. More enemies, please. More enemies. Wait, okay, no. Oh, no, wait, did I not? I did, no, I did. No, I did. What I did? Yeah, I did. No, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I gotta find a different direction. Okay. Ah, here we go. Found the party. Found the party, guys. Don't worry, I found the party. Fantasy modes, I have to remember to like not play this like it's Final Fantasy 16. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, you're the annoying one. Yep, you're gonna be the annoying one. And you've got range, and that's annoying. Yeah, I need you to just pause for a minute and get poisoned.
Out of essence.
That's fine. We'll get it all back in a minute. Dude has range. I was way over there and he still reached me from the spot he was stuck in. Oh crap, here we go again. Let me heal my minions so I can pick up this remains. There we go. Anonymous letter.
Crusaders of Zakarun. Our neighbor, Eriman, is the witch you seek. With this act of good faith,
nothing.
we beg for your mercy. Let this be an end
I don't beg for the mercy. I need none. Wait, what is the amulet I'm currently? This is the one that makes the barrier, right? And this is then this one is +1 rank of all corpse skills. I'll control duration, plus a rank on all curses. And they have the chance to be stunned for 2 seconds when they hit me. And ideal 36% increased damage to stunned enemies. But while I have a barrier active, see, when I have a barrier active, I got that 50% chance to ignore incoming direct damage from distant enemies. But then again, this retribution, I stun a lot, and that 36% increased damage to stun enemy, I'm gonna give it a try. And if I die, I know it was the amulet. and totally not my fault. I mean, it would be my fault because I switched the amulet, so that's user error. But I'm totally not going to take accountability for it because we don't have to do that, right? That's the thing, right? That's zero accountability. Stop throwing fireballs at me. Just stop it. Stop it, Ron. Stop it. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, they deleted my minions. Oh, that explains a lot. Those guys got demolished the moment they came down here. Why are these archer guys so doggone broken? They do so much damage. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna grab all of you. Okay, that 36% kicks in pretty nice. That's a pretty juicy. No. I'm gonna yell and no. Yeah, see, that trap almost got me. That's a negative there, Ghost Rider. Get him out of here. How about no?
I need more essence.
Good thing I can heal myself. They really do need to like buff the minions though, man. Those minions are getting erased upon entry. Just straight deleted on entry. Like, they're just pretty much fodder, and they're not even really good fodder. They came down and immediately they were out. They were like, all right, we got you here. We're out. Deuces. And it really sucks because it's like, I want to use minions. I'm sorry, were you talking to me, good sir? What's up? Are there more remains? Am I tripping? Oh, I gotta go the direction of the place I... Yeah, okay. Yeah, duh. Alright. Let's, I need to play this old school Diablo. They kind of make it hard to me. Let me spend this. Stare me in the face. My minions are like so utterly useless. Oh, is he dead already? Okay. I, for some reason, thought there was going to be, like, another one that spawned. Okay, thank you. Alrighty then. go back and talk to Mr. Grumpy Pants over here. You guys are here lightning. Sorry, did you not get yanked? Did you just decide to ignore my corpse tendril? Man just said he's just acted like he didn't feel the corpse tendril hit him. He just was like, I'm gonna pretend that didn't hit me because I'm gonna try to get a cheap shot in.
The fires will never die.
Alright. Oh, yep, I knew that was gonna be a problem. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. The minions got to be more effective in their corpse making. But then again, I do have a means around it, so I just didn't want to use it. I'm gonna have to do ring around the rosy with this guy. Ooh, almost walked into that. Almost. Don't think I didn't notice you slowed me down even though I dodged that, sir. You're not slick. I gotta make more corpses. You're trying to... Oh, no. He always... Oh, it can slow you down just by being in it. Even if he didn't launch it, it just slows you down when he's... No, because I didn't get slowed down just then. That's a little sus there, sir. Are you shade? Don't be a cheater. Oh, we're stunned. Ha! Explosions! Lots of them. Lots of explosions. And barriers. Oh shit! I just needed barriers. Okay, I got minions on the field now. My goodness, man!
I need more time.
So many fires. Fires are everywhere. So many fires. Oh, who's gonna put out all these fires? Oh, whatever will we do with all these fires? I'm just kidding. We're fine. What I need to do is get... There we go. Alright. I just need to get the curse on. He is like sick of my minions. Get some healing real quick. Can you just stay right there so I can... There we go. Gosh, they need to buff the minions so bad. Thankfully I make corpses with my escape thing. There we go. I was like, I know I'm touching my orb. Don't try to jip me, game. Oh my gosh, with all this fire. So much fire. Thank goodness my minions can take a few of them. Oh, there goes the spam. Oh, aim that way, damn it. And he teleported. Of course he did. Oh my gosh, so much fire. Oop, just stay in here for a minute. Hello.
I'm not ready yet.
just need him to use whatever that move is so I can get across. Oh, okay, never mind. So it does slow you down. So I wasn't crazy. Gosh, why do these fireballs do so much damage? There we go. Finally. I've just been wanting to make like 10 of them, but he slows me down every 2 seconds.
I need more essence.
You need more essence. Yes, you do. And I gotta run to the other side. Because it's mostly the fireballs that's the problem, not him per se. I got 10 seconds before this thing is ready again to make me more corpses.
I'm not ready yet.
Can you stop saying how much you're not ready? We know you're not ready. Oh wait, this is ready. The flames will never die. It's this damn pyre of his. It's annoying too. If I wasn't using the minions, I probably would have done way more damage because I would have just been fully invested in my damage output. But it seems like the minions are worse now than they were before the patch. Paying attention now. He knows how to line those things up, that's for sure. Mainly his fireballs of death that are annoying me. Alright, can you guys actually be, I don't know, useful for like 2 seconds? That's all I need.
I do not have any potions.
Oh my gosh, they actually finally stalled him long enough for me to do something. I might have to put you guys on the bench again. Man, you guys are painfully useless. You die already, Jesus. It was the pyre that was actually more annoying than him, but it didn't help that the minions couldn't do anything. I want to just pick up stuff. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know what? Here. Are there any more corpses now? No? Okay. Thank you. Good. Good mugger.
It's gone. So many years I held it at bay. Then the Crusaders came. You were all so scared. I cannot hate you for giving me to the pyre. I forgive you.
Oh, he's better than me. He's like, nah. Everybody catching flames. Round 2. Okay. Fast travel point? Maybe? No? No fast travel point? Just made me do all that work and that's that? That's fine. Man, not like I you know, wanted a fast travel or anything. Whatever. All right, back on course. I saw a dungeon up there, but you know me, I get sidetracked too easily. Okay, what are we looking for? Fine Valtha. Are you Valtha? You don't look like a Valtha. Ow. And really want a shadow summoner. That's kind of what I was trying to go for, but man, the minions just ain't cutting it. They need too much help. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you have a habit of snooping around other people's homes?
Actually, yeah, I do. Totally. I mean, how you gonna know about a person? You gotta go into their house. It tells you everything you need to know. Just snoop in.
Thaisa has unknowingly.
I mean, they always ask the question, who are you? How'd you get in my house? But that's not what's important. What's important is, what are you hiding?
The foolishness of her pursuit of Elias. And she will know that Lilith is our future.
Oh, shit. We're doing this. Okay. You know, when I said, uh-oh. I had a feeling. And like, when you're reading the journals, I learned everything I needed to know. No, you don't get to run away from my poison life. Okay, the minions are kind of holding their own against her. They really love their fire, don't they? When did she get out? Also like when I start to do the summon, it doesn't immediately summon even though there's a corp right in front of me. It takes like a second and then they let me summon. Almost like they're intentionally delaying it to screw me. Oh, see, I don't know when this thing is gonna proc sometimes. You don't aim that right. Of course you don't, because you wasted a shot. She's also kind of annoying because she's actually maneuvering around. She's getting away from a lot of the poison I'm leaving, so I gotta spread out some corpses. see her name and all I want to say is Father. Be like Mbaku. Get this captain out of here. All right. We heard you. Essence. Got it. I'm gonna have to show these summons because they're a waste of corpses now. I'm not trying to. I am trying to kill you though. So there's that. Where'd you go? See, I never know when my thing is gonna actually pop up and be there to help me. It's so random. Crap, I did not mean to fire that in that direction. Okay, I know that other blast was already done, but it still said it hit me. Not sure how that worked out. I am so over fire now. Fire is one of my favorite elements, but I'm really sick of it already. She's dead? Oh, she just ran away again. Thank you. I just wanted to pick that up. So if you knew, never mind. Maybe she pulled a Doctor Strange and she was like, for the safety of the world, I have to become evil so that I can save the world. I don't know. Hi, hello there. Didn't see you there. I'm here often. Okay, mission accomplished. I mean, I could fast travel back to town. It would be faster. You know what? You know what? Just because they're probably gonna make what? Oh, because I gotta walk it back. Damn. All right. I gotta walk it back. Today's turning out to feel like a cheesesteak kind of day. Post stream cheesesteak, which is kind of funny because Vern did say that. He was like, you're probably gonna get one on Friday, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. After stream, it's very rewarding. Well deserved. And I'm gonna be barbecuing tomorrow. You guys want some barbecue? You guys want some barbecue tomorrow? What games are you guys playing right now anyway? Like for me, like I said, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 16. Probably later today, I might probably play some Final Fantasy 16. That addictive of a game. Also, fun note for you guys. I will be having Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I was actually able to catch it on sale. The PS4 version, which I'm gonna upgrade for the PS5. But because if you go in the PlayStation Store, you just try to get it outright, it's like $70. And I was like, yeah, no, I just bought 2 brand new games last month. I'm good. I'm sorry, did they just immediately kill all of my? They did, little assholes. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I got Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I actually was able to get it on Amazon. I only had like 8 copies left. For like, and it was like $20. Granted, it's not with the season pass and everything, but when you do the math and you actually break down buying season pass in post and getting all the DLC, it still comes out to less than buying the digital copy right now, because the digital copy is still like $60, $70 with everything included. But now for less than $60, I still get all of that because I just opted to get the PS4 copy, and the upgrade is like $10. So then that's like $30 to get the full PS5 version. And then the season pass, it'll still come out to like an even $60. Which is still a lot better than, in my opinion, than paying $60 just to get the core game. Or $70 just for the core game. Like I tell you, when I shop around for games now, like I use reward points, I shop around because once they broke the $70 threshold, I was like, yo, this ain't it. Like, this is not it. I gotta find games on a budget now. I gotta shop around for these games. Also, guys, don't forget, if you want to get the latest in gaming and tech news, make sure to check out the Jay-Z Chop Shop podcast, available on all your favorite listening platforms. And my neighbor decided to start up that doggone car. What? Why do people insist on having loud engines? No, I really want to know, what is the reason behind loud engine cars? Why? functional reason is there for your car to be so loud? I've never understood. Like, your average car is like a whisper. So why do people insist on getting loud engine cars? Because it's so bad that our city just passed a law that if your car can be heard 100 feet away, you can be fined now. Especially at night, because I'm like, I know that our neighbor's gotten complaints because at night his car is a little quieter than it is during the day, but it's in full volume during the day now. I'm pretty sure he's bitter because there's no way that didn't get reported, because that would be like 2 o'clock in the morning and you'd hear that thing fire up, and it's like, bro, really? Not gonna lie, I enjoy a loud engine, a good roar. If you're not a dick with it, then, you know, sure. I mean, but people, like, when they're speeding down the street with that thing, they know they're giving other drivers a heart attack. They know they are. And it's like, why? I guess I'm just a quiet person. Like, I don't want to be seen, and I don't want to be heard. And that made me forget the original other. Anyway, yeah, GZ Talks About Podcast. Go check it out. Promise you guys will love it. Also, check out our merchandise shop. I don't know if you guys on the short that I posted up yesterday. The only gaming t-shirt that I wear, one of my favorite, is right from our store. That's our exclusive merch. So if you guys want one, make sure to go and grab it. Check it out. If you're watching this in the far-flung future, I am pretty sure it is still there, or a better version. I keep forgetting to add the only anime one. You guys have to remind me. Like, you guys need to go on Discord and be like, Itachi, when are you going to add the only anime t-shirt variant of your only game t-shirt? And then I'll remember to do it. But you guys gotta remind me. But also, yes, I will have Tiny Tina probably for next week. I will be streaming that on Twitch. So if you guys want to, make sure you check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Project Itachi. And make sure to get yourself some Stream Loot cards. I do have a Stream Loot link, which you guys can go up there and get yourself some of the cards for Tiny Tina's Wonderland. So if you guys want to make my gameplay even more difficult and trolly, you can do that. But that will be over on Twitch. When I have a day, I will let you guys know. I'm kind of like when I feel like it with Twitch, where YouTube, I think it's easier for me to keep a consistent schedule on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Mainly because YouTube gives me so many more options that I like. So it makes it easier for me to keep a schedule. Oh my gosh. You know, I feel like just like with the minions, your minions, that when you kill the shaman, the person he brought back should die too. Give me a second here.
My bags are full.
Of course they are. Because I couldn't fast travel back to town. Because of certain items that I couldn't. Sorry, I was like hearing myself and I forgot I'm also streaming this into the Discord server for you guys. So if you guys want to watch watch along in the Discord server, you can do that. Okay, what the heck is killing me right here? Oh, those flies. I tell you, it's the smaller enemies that are a problem sometimes. They do more damage than anything else. Are we almost there? Good grief. We're like almost there, still a ways to go. Oh wait, there's a cellar here. Priest could heal me too. That'd be cool. Hello. Hi. Remind me, I'm just... Oh, that was actually one of the easier ones. Usually when I see those, I just run in there because they're not full dungeons. They're pretty quick. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I couldn't go in there with that. I'll have to just drop this thing and call it a day. Get out of here. Seriously? You came from way bumped up over there. I was minding my business. You could have kept minding yours and lived. Wow. Jeez, are we there yet? I feel like I had to take a different way back, unless there was like, no, there was two ways back. One of them was more windy. There's one thing in video games I wish they would do away with, or at least surprise the player, is I know that they couldn't do away with like fetch quests in general, but at critical points, don't make it so predictable that the player's gonna have to go get something because miraculously either all the parts aren't there or a certain ingredient's got to go be retrieved. Like, I don't know, like just make it a different thing. Like, hey, there's all these ingredients I need, but conveniently I have them all, and then make it like a defend kind of quest. Like, oh no, we're being attacked while I'm making this potion. Defend it. Like, make it, I don't know, sometimes action oriented, or just do away with the predictability that you've got to go fetch something.
Lilith over your friendship. Elias convinced her to join him.
That can't be. She would have known not to trust Elias.
Well, apparently she
It
didn't.
wasn't Elias that seduced her, but Lilith. She found her ideals convincing.
Valtha was my teacher. She guided me when I first began my service. This is...
Difficult to believe, I know. I've seen...
even more restless than before. He's lost a son, and inside his grief chips at him every moment he refuses to face it.
That's understandable.
For First off, the quicksilver. Mix some of it into the pot.
Can I? Nope, I can't do none of that here. Oh, wait.
Raise the flame. Turn the wheel twice. Or is it 3 times? Give it another turn.
Good grief.
What am I forgetting? The sulfur. Grind it in the mortar.
You sure we can trust him? You know, he's doing all this off memory.
No, it's not working.
Speak to me outside.
She's just watching. She's just like, I see the problem here.
He is not up to the task.
What can we do?
I suspect he no longer trusts himself. We cannot erase all his doubt, but his most recent grief, his son, there is a way. He won't enjoy it, though.
Why help him? You could simply leave us to our fates.
Everyone needs a reminder every now and then that you can defeat danger. You only have to try. Haradrim, come here.
What? Why?
I want to take you somewhere. A place of old power in this swamp.
What?
I think
Why?
it will do you some good.
Cage of grief.
My
Oh, that's
bags
not-
are full.
My bags aren't full. Well, make them unfull. I'm sorry, why is my storage glowing? Why is it glowing?
Morgan's folly is lost in ruins. Going back is... This isn't like before. This isn't for the fort, for Akarat. Surely you understand that.
Let me get my inventory life together real quick. I got questions. Okay. Here's a scythe. Almost as core. I need either one to drop as a legendary or an aspect that I could use all in one. Chance to execute injured non-elites. These executes are kind of cool. How much life on kill? This one gives 20. This one gives 24. With way more damage. So we can get rid of this one. Don't need that. Damage reduction from close enemies. So sail. I don't use knives.
I'll shake on that.
I also noticed, hey, no paladin in this one. Probably bring him in a DLC. Was paladin just like underused because it was more of a defensive kind of viewed character.
That's a deal.
Oh, a two-handed scythe. How good you would be if you weren't a two-handed scythe. Ugh, because I need a shield. And you work towards ossified. I'm not using ossified. Unfortunately.
Yeah, give it over.
Yeah, say, yep, give it over. Inventory. Inventory now emptied.
Serious offers only. Time is golden.
No, you're not the one. It's you.
I'll see you again. Yes, yes, I have wares. Akarat's blessing on that one.
All right. I'm gonna store most of these gems for now because I don't need all the ones I have on me. Sarah Lion, hello. Let me store these. I'll take that out. Deposit. No, not over here. Over in here. That way I keep everything together nice and neat. And then when I want to put these in my armor, I'll just come to my storage and do it. Easy enough. You miss your sword, or is it a wrench? I think it's a wrench for YouTube and a sword for Twitch. It'll probably come back, don't worry. Like I said, I'm finally getting back to streaming on YouTube more consistently. Twitch is like here and there, but YouTube it's easier. I'm actually able to put it on the schedule, and the features of streaming on here are just a little bit better in my opinion. Plus, even if you guys aren't able to watch the live stream, it's not as bad and it doesn't feel as detrimental as it does on Twitch, where it's like when I'm live on Twitch, it's really only beneficial if you guys are able to watch me when I'm live. You know, like you guys have to watch me while I'm live on Twitch, and once I'm done, you know, that's it. Twitch doesn't really care about if people watch the VOD for the little bit of time that they have it up. They want everyone watching you when you're live there the whole time. With YouTube, you guys can watch it whenever, and it's still beneficial for my channel. So if you guys weren't able to watch it when I'm live, it's totally okay. You guys can watch it later. You can watch it days, weeks, months from now, and it's still very beneficial to the channel. So that's another reason I've been focusing more on YouTube. Also, now they've added the podcast playlist feature. Like, instead of having to make a playlist of your podcast, you can actually categorize it as a podcast. So now we're doing the GZ Chop Shop under the new podcast feature. So if you guys want to catch the GZ Chop Shop podcast videos, which we'll actually start doing them when we're doing the recordings, we'll have a live link for you guys. So if you want to watch the recordings as they're happening, you guys want to sit in and watch the podcast, you can do that as well. As soon as Warner's and I have a date, we'll put it up so you guys can check the event and the schedule to know when we're doing the GZ Chop Shop podcast, so you guys can watch it, can come check it out, hang out with us for the show. But yeah, as we're making the transition to more YouTube focus, which also, by the way, thanks to you, Sailor, for bringing us that, you know, cluing us in on the information of, you know, where a lot of people are listening to podcasts. Because I remember at the time when I had started, YouTube was not the main hub for podcasts, because I had thought about that, and they just didn't have the means for podcasts to get noticed and recognized. So I guess over the years they improved it, and now it's the go-to. Because at first it was Spotify. At the time that I got into it, it was Spotify and Apple. Like, that was the place you wanted to get your podcast on. So YouTube put in the work and came a long way. And now, yesterday we put up our first short. I want to do a short news clip series for you guys, and little podcast segments for you guys on shorts, so you guys can be looking forward to that. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I'm experimenting with, I'm looking to work on. So the YouTube channel is going to be busy, and I haven't fully abandoned Twitch. Like, I will still stream on Twitch, like when I'm doing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Once I get Tiny Tina, once it comes in the mail, once I have Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I'll stream that on Twitch, because you guys will be able to do the stream loops. There's a stream loops deck that I have for that, and you guys will be able to get stream loop cards. We'll have a good time doing some Tiny Tina's Wonderland and Borderlands and all that good stuff. If I ever feel confident enough in my skills, maybe one day, after I've beaten it, of course, I'll stream a Final Fantasy 16 run on YouTube for you guys. I just definitely have to enjoy that game myself first before I even think about streaming it. Like, the reason I can stream Diablo is because I've played Diablo since the first one. So, like, I pretty much, like, I'm not saying like I know the game, but I pretty much understand what the point of Diablo is. It's not like, you know, I'm doing a super intense dungeon run of like if I was playing Final Fantasy 14 and I'm like a healer or something, I really need to pay attention. Now, once we get true endgame in Diablo, then yeah, I'm gonna have to like really know what I'm doing. I don't have any minions with me. When did my minions die? Guys, why didn't you tell me my minions were dead? When did they die? I don't even know when they die anymore. They just up and quit. They just up and quit their second life. They're just like, all right, dude. I know we died a while ago, and we're tired. We're gonna die again. Like, why was that maggot? What is wrong with this thing? It's just twitching. This is really concerning.
Essence.
How are you just spawning these randomly anyway? I think there's like 3, honestly. There's the main one that's like the TV broadcasts over in India, I think it is. Then there's a couple of like other minor channels like ours. It's really hard to like have an acronym that's totally yours anymore. He's not gonna throw the shield again, is he? Oh, it was an event. I don't know why I thought that was this. I'm slow. I just did it, but I didn't have to do it. I thought it was the story. Well, I put them to work. So screw it. They helped me. And also, guys, don't forget, if you want to help support the live streams, the podcast, the store, basically everything we have going on, you can check out some of the links in the description below. And yeah, become a Patreon, get some exclusive perks like promo codes to the store. You can visit the store, grab yourself some exclusive merch. The store has been loaded with merchandise now too. So go check it out. Even I'm surprised by how much stuff is in there, but I don't know everything that's in there anymore. So go check it out. Go check it out. And if you're thinking about starting a podcast yourself, or you know someone who wants to start a podcast, but they might not want to do all the heavy lifting like editing and stuff, visit our website. We offer editing services now, podcast editing services, video podcast editing services, transcription, SEO optimized show notes, and a whole bunch of other things. So go check it out if you're thinking about starting a podcast, or you have a podcast and just want some help with it. We got you covered. Oh. just wanna complete whatever the next leg of this story arc is. Once we get there, and that'll be the last step for today's live stream. I am, if I let myself, going to play this weekend to push a little bit through the end game. Like I said, Final Fantasy 16 has taken up a majority of my gaming time. No regrets on that front either. It's a phenomenal game. Like, I know a lot of people have been like review bombing it, where they're trying to get it review bombed. I don't see what's wrong with the game. It's a dark fantasy, and it's living up to its dark fantasy theme. Definitely a mature Final Fantasy, that is for sure.
No, Haradrim. You will remain with us. There is still more to do.
I think for this channel, I gotta remember to turn Nightbot back on for this channel. Unfortunately, there is no bot today, and it's not that it's sleeping. It's well, actually, I don't know. It might be sleeping. It might be asleep. That's a good thing for me to find out. It might be asleep. I think for the YouTube, I had Nightbot, but then if I did, it would have came on anyway, right? 90% sure. I could be wrong. No, Cloudbot is awake. So it's just that it has to be. I gotta literally set up the bot for use with the YouTube channel. But the link for it is in the description of the video. So I did at least do that. But yeah, I gotta set up a bot for the YouTube. Oh, it's a dungeon. Oh, it's a dungeon. And also, don't forget, I'm trying a new thing where I do the watch together in the Discord. So if you guys are floating around in Discord, you can still watch the YouTube live stream. You can watch it with the Discord community. It's streaming in there as well. I'm trying to like be more community oriented and do more stuff that you guys can participate in. Another one? I usually don't get this many in a single playthrough setting. I'm concerned. Oh. What the heck blew up on me? What the heck was that? That blew up. Something blew up. thought there was more of them. Wasted that corpse tendril.
I need more time.
Charged right at me. Okay, dead end. I was about to say, this guy's health was not going down even though he was in the middle of my explosion. That was weird.
I'm not ready yet.
Is this a dead end too? Yep.
I need more time.
Do you feel that? The swamp's magic is more potent here.
Potent magic. Wait. Oh, because there was. Here we go. Found it. Oh, they were already here. How's she already setting stuff up?
When I was younger. Here, you can face your demons, whether they be fear or grief.
Who is... No. No. I've had enough of this.
And what will you do instead? Nothing in this swamp is free, Haradrim. Not even your magic. Whatever logic you think will win the day, you are mistaken. Where is your sense of adventure? Huh? Not buried in your youth, is it? Go outside and make an offering to the swamp. A ring, a necklace, something you hold dear. While you do, our friend here will collect two things: maggot ichor and yellow lotus.
Of course I am.
This is foolish.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right. I'm gonna have replenished this entire dungeon with some respawned monsters. I'll be very upset. I also got myself a nice little treat this I unfortunately won't get to use it till Sunday, but I finally got myself a new fight stick. I haven't gotten one since Street Fighter 5 came out. Which, when you think about that, that was a while ago. Because I got it like right after Street Fighter 5 came out. And it's a Street Fighter 5 fighting stick. It's a smaller one made by Mad Cats. I think you can look it up online to see what I'm talking about. But I've always wanted another one. I've always wanted a more arcade-sized one. Those things are like hugely expensive. And for the tournament level ones, they're usually really pricey. Well, Hori released a... Ooh. Was I frozen? I feel like I was frozen for a minute. I almost died. And I couldn't heal. Anyway, Hori, if you guys know anything about video game accessories, you know that they do a lot of really top quality video game accessories. They released, when Street Fighter 6 came out, a fight stick, and it's like $200. But I finally was able to get my hands on it. Well, my hands aren't on it yet, but it's on its way. It's in the mail, and it's a full length fighting stick controller, because I am really bad with using a controller for fighting games. Has always scared me that I would wear my controllers out sooner. And second, the way my fingers move, I don't get to pull off combos properly. Like, the buttons, they don't feel right to me. That I learned recently while playing Mortal Kombat 11 again. I can't just play like this, like normal like this. I had to use like both my index and middle finger for my button combos, and then like my joystick for input, because sometimes, like, I've never been good with fighting game controls since way back in their early days, even with the D-pad. It's always been rough to me. Really rough. And then I'll wear out my wrists sometimes playing with a controller. But playing with a fight stick, I have more flexibility. Like, my arms can be relaxed, my hands can be relaxed. It's the only way I can play them. Like, I can't really play well with a controller. And when I do play with a controller, it's limited on how long I can do it. You guys are me. What blew up in front of me? I didn't see any of that. It was just an explosion, and that's just rude. Alright. We got what we came for. Let's get back to So we can get this over with. I'm sorry. This must be a dead end. Surely? It is not. Of course. So we'll get this going, but that is going to, unfortunately,
make haste. The Haradrim tires of waiting.
Be it for
Set
me.
the swamp's gift in the pot to brew a tea.
I simply think this is a waste of your time and mine.
Of course you do, Tor. But no, actually, yeah, that is going to be a thing because I do have to get some food in me. Because I did not, like, I had a little something after I got back from the gym, but it wasn't enough, and I want to take care of some other things for the day. But I did want to get this streaming because it was on the schedule. There will not be one for next week, though. I'm not going to put up a stream for next week because Tuesday is the 4th of July, and I'm going to pretty much take that weekend to just like chill out and recoup. But some things that are coming down the pipeline. If you guys are wondering where the episodes of the GZ Chop Shop podcast have been in terms of the audio version, they are not going to come out as frequently. The weekly uploads starting in July are going to come out on YouTube first going forward. So if you guys are into the podcast and you're like you know that they come out on Thursdays, those are going to come out on YouTube first going forward now, and then the audio versions will come out either a week or so later. Then they'll roll out. So if you're wondering and you're like, oh, I haven't seen an episode, make sure to check here on the YouTube channel first, because this is where it'll be first, and then you'll know it'll come out as an audio version later. And also don't forget, if you guys want to catch the GZ Chop Shop podcast live streams, those will also be on the YouTube channel. So if you don't already, turn on notifications, share the channel with a friend, leave a like, check out some of the past videos. All of that stuff helps the channel out, which in turn helps us out to continue to put out more content for you guys as well. And since there won't be any live streams next week, and if you guys are celebrating 4th of July, I want to wish you guys a happy 4th of July. Stay safe out there. Enjoy your barbecue. Enjoy your grilling. I will be floating around in the Discord, so if you guys have suggestions for a game or suggestions for a community event, hit me up in the Discord. All the ideas are welcome, because hey, we want to do stuff that you guys are interested in, and we've got amazing episodes planned and lined up for you. And like I said, the YouTube channel is going to be way more active, so you guys are going to start seeing us pop up on your feed. Hopefully start seeing us pop up on your feed a lot more in the coming days. But yeah, check out the links in the description below. Visit the shop, check out the podcast. You guys have been amazing. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll catch all you wonderful people on the next live stream. Later.